Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Imam Ali alayhi salam is Isme Azam. Quran has a haqiqat, a reality which possesses its treasures. The divine book, that what has reached us, is its weak and its mild existence. Marhum Mullah Sadra rahmatullahi alayhi has said, the holy book, Quran, has passed through 1,000 hijabs, 1,000 filters for us to be able to perceive it. The reality of Quran is not words, letters, characters, symbols or script. The reality of Quran are the asma, the names of Allah, wherein are the treasures of Quran. The Holy Quran has passed through 1,000 filters. Allah's knowledge, His might, His beauty, and all the names of the Almighty Allah, they have been reflected in the Holy Quran. Allah's existence is reflected in Quran. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, everyone's personality is seen in his speech, in his word, in his kalam. The same is with the Holy Quran. That's why it's shifa and it's cure. If the best of Mufassireen, thousands of them like Salman, interpreted Quran, on the day of judgment Quran will appear bikr, untouched. يأتي القرآن يوم القيامة بكرا. Quran is eternal as Allah is eternal. All the names mentioned in Dua Joshan Kabir have been reflected in Quran. In a report from Usul al-Kafi regarding the virtue of Quran, when Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala intended the revelation of Surah Al-Hamd, Ayatul Kursi, the 18th, the 19th, 26th and the 27th verse of Surah Al-Imran, reciting of these verses after each prayer is recommended, says, لما أمر الله هذه الآيات أن يهبطن إلى الأرض تعلقنا بالعرش. When Allah ordered these verses to descend to the earth, they clung to the throne. وقلنا أي رب إلى أين تهبطنا إلى أهل الخطايا والذنوب. And they said, O Lord, where do you want to send us? To the wrongdoers and the sinners. فَأَوْحَى اللَّهُ إِلَيْهِنْ أَنِ اهْبِطَنْ. Then Allah revealed to them to descend. فَوَعِزَّتِي وَجَلَالِي. By my might and my glory. لَا يَطْلُبَنَّكُنَّ مِنْ آلِ مُحَمَّدٍ وَشِيعَتِهِمْ. From among the progeny of Muhammad and their Shias. في دبر ما افترضت عليهم في كل يوم. You will not be sought after the prayers that I have obligated upon them. إلا نظرت إليهم بعيني المكنونة في كل يوم 70 نظرة. But that I will look at them with my sight 70 times a day. أقضي لهم في كل نظرة 70 حاجة وقبلت ما كان فيه من المعاصي. And each time I look at them, I will fulfill 70 of their wishes, and I will accept and waive their sins. That is, God the Almighty speaks to these verses, means that they are not just words. They speak to Allah, and these verses are more and more and furthermore than just words. In the recited report and many other reports regarding the virtues of the verses and the surahs of Quran, for example, Surah Al-Hamd, among its effects and benefits is shifa, cure. Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salam has said, لو قرأت الحمد على ميت 70 مرة ثم ردت فيه الروح ما كان ذلك عجبا. If this Surah Al-Hamd is recited on a dead 70 times, and if his soul returned, it's nothing amazing. For them to have effect, a condition, and that is, it must be connected to Waliyullah. Quran must never be away from Aitrat, the household of the Prophet, the Imams, the Ma'sumeen alayhimus salam. These verses must never separate from them. To whatever extent one of them is disrespected, the other is disrespected too. Whatever is lacking in our lives due to the absence of the 12th Imam, it applies to Quran as well. The effects and the favors and blessings reported to us during the time of the awaited Imam are definitely lacking today. No doubt his favors are upon us like from behind the clouds, and if the clouds are put aside, one will benefit more from the sun. Waliyullah is in hiding and behind the clouds. The same is with Quran. We can't benefit from all of it as we cannot benefit from Waliyullah. Both are the same. If the latter does not bestow with full force, this one too does not. In a report on the Day of Judgment, Quran will come among the Mu'mineen, and when the Mu'mineen see the Holy Quran, they would say, "Who is this? This must belong and be among the Shuhada." Quran ascends to the rank of the Shuhada. Shuhada would say, "Who is this? This must belong and be among the angels." The angels would say, "Who is this? This must belong and be among the prophets." Prophets would say, "Who is this? This must belong and be among the highest." As it had descended to the earth, now it ascends back. Prophets say the rank of Quran is much higher than us until it reaches the throne and complains about a few, and for a few others starts mediating and shafa'at. There it will be understood and known that it was the inner self of Amirul Mu'mineen and Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. The batin, the inner self of Ahlul Bayt, is the batin and the inner self of Quran. That is Asma'ullah. And that is why Amirul Mu'mineen is addressed as Ayatullahil Uzma. All the Imams are the same. In this world, the Asma'ullah, one is Ali, one is the book, the glorious Quran. In those high stages, they are all the Noor and the light of the existence of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. And that is why Imam Ali alayhi salam says, "I am the book." Allahumma salli ala
مدينة العلم وعلي بابها، أنا مدينة العلم.